Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I got another episode of the biggest robberies in boxing for y'all, and we got Floyd Mayweather on the hot seat this time around. This episode is on Mayweather Castillo 1. Now, this is actually my second time watching this fight, and on first watch, like maybe back in 2015, I thought Castillo won handily. I thought he outworked Floyd and got the cleaner shots in, but that won't matter today because I didn't watch it to score back then. This time around, I got my judging hat on, so let's get right into it. So for round one, I actually thought Floyd Mayweather won the round. You know, he showed good ring generalship. He was very, very sharp. He had good jabs and was just pot shotting from the outside. Castillo basically did literally nothing in this round, so definitely a Floyd round. Same with round two, I thought Mayweather won it. A much better round from Castillo, though. He picked up the pace and the volume, and he didn't let Mayweather just work from the outside. Much more aggressive, but I think, Floyd still did the better work. His punches landed cleaner, and I think he outlanded Castillo. Some might see this as a Castillo round, but I think a lot of his quote-unquote landed punches were just glancing or grazing shots. Round three, pretty much the same thing. I thought Mayweather won it. A pretty dead round, a boring round, not much to go off of. But I thought it was a Mayweather round. I don't think anything significant landed from either man. But Floyd did land a couple stab jabs to the body. Castillo was trying to cut off the ring, cut the distance. But Mayweather was very, very elusive. And he managed to fight at his preferred distance, which to me means he was the ring general. The fourth round, I thought Floyd won it again. And just like the last round, not the most exciting round, Floyd just did his usual pot shotting from the outside and stabbing to the body. He's staying very, very mobile, and Castillo seems to be very frustrated. He was trying to hold Floyd and do some work during the clinch, even when the ref told him to stop punching, because it's his only chance at actually getting shots off. But I do think he landed a solid uppercut towards the end of the round, but that's not enough to win you the round. People might see it as running, but at the end of the day, Floyd is completely outboxing him right now and is executing his game plan while Castillo is chasing and not doing anything. Now on to round five, and this is a different round but with the same results. Round five is Floyd's round yet again. As I said earlier, he is just completely outboxing Castillo. Castillo cannot cut the distance whatsoever, and Floyd is just picking him apart the entire round. I will say though, towards the end of the round, Castillo did land a couple, but they weren't damaging at all. They were just, like I said earlier, grazing or glancing, and that just won't win you rounds. He's also a lot more frustrated now as he tries to hit Floyd even after the bell. The round six was a very, very close round, but I ended up giving it to Castillo. He finally wins a round. Mayweather was doing what he's been doing the whole fight in the first minute of this round, but then Castillo decided that enough is enough, and he decided that he's not going to get played with all night. So he made us a very, very rough round. He fought very aggressive, a tad bit dirty, and he made Floyd very uncomfortable in this round. He was all up in his face, which is what you need to do against someone like Floyd. This is definitely Castillo's best round so far, but still, it was a close round because Floyd still landed clean on him plenty in this round. But I'm gonna have to give it to Castillo because though nothing major landed, he finally took control of the ring. He did what he wanted to do, and he looked like he was in control in there. So to me, that wins him this round, if anything. Round seven was an awesome round for Castillo. It seems that he found his answer to the Mayweather puzzle. He fought the same in this round as the last, except he had way more success in this round. Actually landed several significant shots, and his output was much higher, and the technique was better in this round as well. For whatever reason, Floyd wasn't as mobile in this round, which made it so Castillo could go to work. Round seven is definitely Castillo's round. Now, round 8 is obviously a 10-8 Mayweather round. Castillo failed to follow up his excellent previous rounds. He fought at Floyd's pace again, and he let Mayweather work on the outside. He didn't cut the ring off, and on top of that, he got a point deducted for hitting even after being told to stop. 10-8 round for Floyd. Castillo wins round 9 because he landed the more effective shots. I think he landed 2 or 3 in this round, and he was putting on the pressure. Floyd managed to pot shot him a handful of times as well, but ultimately Castillo did more in this round. Now, round 10 is a draw. 9-9 round. Started as a strong round for Mayweather. He got off a few power shots and then went on to outbox Castillo for 2 minutes. But Castillo managed to cut the distance in the last minute and found some success as well. This would have been a 10-9 round for Floyd, but he got a point taken away for pushing off with his elbow. So it's a 9-9 round, this one. It's a draw. Now, finally, we get to the championship rounds, and Castillo ends up winning the first one, round 11. A very entertaining round, to say the least. A round of inside fighting where Castillo got the better of Mayweather, in my opinion. This was definitely a Castillo round. Much higher output and landed way more. A good bit of shots. Looked low, but the ref and even Floyd didn't say anything, so it's good. Good round for Castillo. And the final round, Mayweather wins. The first half of the round, Mayweather was just outboxing Castillo. He'd stick and move, and Castillo couldn't close the gap. But the second half, Castillo got into range and let his hands go. But nothing major landed for him or Floyd, and he didn't convincingly win those moments either. So for me, Floyd won round 12. And with that, the fight has finally finished, and I got pretty boy Floyd Mayweather winning with the score of 115 and 111. So I actually agree with 2 of the 3 judges here. I think they got it right. Here is my final scorecard. As you guys can see here, really, Floyd won 8-4, but he got a point deducted, so that explains the scorecards here. And going back to the intro of the video when I said I thought Castillo won on first watch, boy was I wrong. It really goes to show that you see things different when you're watching fights for enjoyment and entertainment versus watching them to score. Honestly, Mayweather was and is truly a great. This fight here, he was only 25, and you can see the talent, the skills, the wit, the footwork, the defense, the IQ, the athleticism. No doubt in my mind, he would have smoked most of the elites today. Like, Bill Haney be having Floyd's name in his mouth a lot nowadays, but Floyd would cook Devin at his own game. It wouldn't even be close. And to those who disagree with my scorecards and are bringing up the punch stats, yes, I'm aware of the stats, but if you judge fights by stats, then you are not scoring properly. Plus, on top of that, punch stats are highly flawed because they're simply inaccurate, like 95% of the time. So I don't even ever look at the punch stats for any fight. And if you really think Castillo landed that many on Floyd, you ain't watching close enough. Floyd most definitely outlanded Castillo in this fight. Most of Castillo's shots were grazing or were just straight up slipped or blocked. There's no way the punch stats are valid, especially for this fight. But anyways, that's it from me, guys. What did you think of the fight? Who do you think won? And what fight do you guys want me to make a video on next? I'm thinking one of Pacquiao's most controversial fights, but y'all let me know. Anyways, that's it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.